Marvel's been trying to make the multiverse stuff work for a bit now, and but another studio has found a lot more success, kind of. Spider-Verse movies have been smash hits. Commercially, critically, movies that take full advantage of the comics and tell visually stunning and engaging stories. Which is why Sony's live-action output has been so odd. Sure, people like Venom, give him a series with a popular actor, people know of Kraven, especially after the recent Spider-Man game, so yeah, give him a movie. Morbius, El Muerto is not happening, I don't think. Overall strange choices, but execs throwing shit at a wall is not anything new.
Palpable power of four sensational Spider-Men.
Like Infinity Wars and Endgames, but filled with spider people.
Am I going mad?
3 separate Spider-Women and a psychic, with an evil Spider-Man hunting them down.
Gwen!
I don't know about you, but I'm creaming. This is what everyone's been asking for. Take the cool characters that you have access to and make live-action Spider-Verse movies. That'll make a lot of money, even with, you know. Unfortunately, it looks like shit. It looks like Sony has given this movie no budget. Yeah, Kraven has more budget than this. That movie is just about a dude in a suit who gets powers from a lion's blood. This movie has 4 spider heroes in it. Oh, and the suits. That's step 1 of a superhero movie, and the execs signed off on the CW treatment. Maybe if there weren't 5 to make, you could invest in 1 at least. Also, maybe, I know it's comic accurate, but the hair out and no lenses, I don't know, it's a bit much. It looks like your standard Marvel movie, very grey, no flair. To make it worse, it doesn't really have the star power of your average superhero, Avengers, whatever. The characters in here aren't given much attention by Marvel. The action from the trailers look lackluster. Madam Web's abilities are interesting, but are done in the most cookie-cutter, uninteresting way. Why even hire a director if you're just gonna Kevin Feige all of it? The Web of Destiny multiverse timeline tree-esque parts are somewhat interesting, but it is just a Marvel Loki timeline branch tree, but with cobwebs. But what can you do? Other than focus it on one Spider-Woman with Madam Web going against evil Spider-Man, so you can actually use the budget to make it not look like a fan film. You would have thought Sony might have learned their lesson, you know, Spider-Man 3, The Amazing Spider-Man 2, but adding more doesn't fix anything. There's 3 spiders in this universe. They probably won't be given the time they deserve to be fleshed out. There's so much to juggle. It seems like this was made to fail, and that's really unfortunate. This movie has the potential to catapult a whole new cast of characters into the mainstream. It has an interesting premise, but it's telling everyone not to watch it. I mean, even the star confessed to having her doubts about this movie. So you stuffed the movie, undercut the budget, and not marketed it. Great. Now there is something you can do to give it a fighting chance. Nostalgia. Link it back to a Spider-Man everyone knows. Maybe one everyone wants desperately back. At the very least, make something about the movie reminiscent of Spider-Man. The execs, I mean, they have to know that at least. I know a little glimpse of a spider suit with the razor webbing isn't enough. Let's address the evil Spider-Man in the room. I like the actor, I like the reference. I don't like the Flash rival looking suit. I don't know how I feel about the fact they revealed his motivation in a promo. I mean, it's pretty simple, not too hard to figure out. And yeah, the movie's about clairvoyance, so it makes sense. It's mostly just that he looks like a generic villain, doesn't really fight or move like Spider-Man, and when it's attempted, it's clear it's quite, you know, cheaply done. Just to bring up Morbius again, I don't really think I need to go in detail, and a large part of why is because they really tried to get more bussies in the seat with the increasingly strange tactics. This time, they've seemed to tone it down a little. But even with less multiverse bait, there's still rumors of Spider-Man we know making an appearance. This could deliver on the promise that Morbius marketing had any connection to the previous iterations. Fun fact, the reshoots apparently included removing any reference to a specific year for the time period of the movie. Why? Because Sony realized the timeline didn't add up for the Spider-Man they wanted to add in the movie. Originally being Andrew, then scrapped for Holland. Turns out Sony eventually went with neither. Why remove both the date and the Spider-Man? I don't know. This also fits with the previous rumors that the movie did take place in the 90s and then was pushed to the 2000s. I mean, it's been confirmed that Peter Parker's Uncle Ben and Mother Mary Parker are in the movie, so get your tickets for that. I mean, if it was Andrew's, it could be somewhat interesting with the whole spy thing, but it's just nobody's, I guess. It's very much bizarre decision after bizarre decision. Maybe I'll still see it, but I might just wait for a very legal and, you know, a fairly priced way to see it. But hey, at least Venom 3 is coming out. Cool that I probably have Toxin in it. Yeah, so I was procrastinating a lot while making this. Now the movie has come out, and based on the reviews, yeah, I don't know.